Hi guys, just a quick demo on Collaborate Ultra. Collaborate Ultra is used for web conferencing. In your course, you'll see the menu item Collaborate Ultra. If you don't see the menu item as a teacher, you need to add the menu item via the settings and navigation. So clicking Collaborate Ultra loads up in there, and in this particular course there are two rooms. This one's been created since this is the default room. Looking at the rows over here, you see these session options, and as a moderator or a teacher, I can do joining the room, edit the settings, copy the guest link. Copy the guest link and copy that and email it to people, add it to the calendar item, etc. That's how you communicate to people. The link to joining the session, clicking that link will just enter straight in like this. All right, this is what it looks like as it loads. If it's the first time it loads, it will take you through a series of prompts to check your audio, your microphone, and your video setting. When you're in the room, if there's others in the room, their thumbnail views of their video will show there. Down the bottom of the screen center is your microphone mute and unmute button. Same for your video, and putting your hand up to draw attention to yourself. In the bottom right, you have this purple icon to roll out that drawer. This is the chat window, so you can chat messages in here. Next to that, you've got who else is in the session. At the moment, there's only myself, but everyone else would load up here. This button here is to share content to the session. Depending on your access, whether you're a moderator or a student, etc., will determine what of these features you can see. But sharing application and screen is the most commonly used. I'm currently working with two screens, and you select which screen you'd like to share. So it's a good idea to have two screens when teaching through Collaborate Ultra. You have one screen for the actual Collaborate session and the other screen for the things that you want to show students. You've got the whiteboard. You can share the whiteboard there and do the usual stuff. And that's how that works. To stop sharing either the whiteboard or the second monitor, there's this little circle with a square. You press stop, that'll unshare it. Next to that is the settings for the session. Audio and video settings, so you can direct people to here and tell them to click the set up your camera and microphone if they're having some troubles. You've got notification settings and other things that are fairly self-explanatory. We put away that drawer. Over in the top left-hand corner, the three stack there opens that out. For moderators, you've got start recording and end recording, and then there are other features that are common to everyone else. Now, to exit the session, get this out of the way, you click, oh, this thing is in the way, there, and then give it a thing, whatever, skip, and that session is done. So we can close. Another way to exit the session is simply to close the browser tab that you're in and come back to here. For the moderators to access the recording, you click this menu and the recordings will list here as they're happening. Oh, sorry, this is sessions. The recordings will list here as they're happening. So that again, menu, click recordings, and there they are. I want to stick to the download. Okay, so if you don't see a download, it means that the session hasn't allowed for the download. So go back to the session. This is just for teachers here. We'll check the settings in here. Session settings, allow recording downloads, save. I don't know if that will revert the old recordings. We'll just see. Yes, there's the download link there, and that'll download the MP4 down to your computer, and you can put it somewhere else for storage. It will store here, but it's just a backup method, or if you're using a YouTube channel. Okay, so that was the quick look at Collaborate Ultra. Access it in your course by clicking this menu item. If it's not in the menu, the teacher needs to add it to the menu via the Settings and Navigation tab. Access the room by either clicking the course room and then join the course room, or over on the right-hand side, that and join the course room. Or if you've been sent a link, simply click that link and add it. Once you're in the room, there are two main features, all three. The center bottom, which is your microphone mute and unmute, camera mute and unmute. Put your hand up. The bottom right is the purple icon drawer that has the settings and chat and other participants and sharing screen. And the upper left has the recordings settings and a few other settings in the overall Ultra. Hope that's useful.